Yeah, that's how I look. Hmm?
You been talking about dark skin. You been talking about dark skin. You been talking about dark skin. You been talking about dark skin till you heard Rashida Strober do it. Copying me, dang, man. Copying me. Who copying you, Rashida? You better tell me who that is, because we not finna have this right here. We not finna have this right here. Hold up. Don't act like y'all don't know. I've been the dark skin activist. And anybody talking about dark skin is doing it because of me, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. You know, the one who's been doing it before social media, Rashida Strober, the woman who coined and created the phrase dark skin activist. Rashida Strober, the woman who coined and created the phrase dark skin activism. Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, here to sit on my throne. Yo, favorite dark skin chick, created the lane way back in 1998, but now they hate Rashida Strober, the first to bring dark skin to social media in 2009, and in 2015 got death threats for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. Nobody supported me when the shit went down. Now, all they did was hate. They said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But now the fakes try to take the dark-skinned lane that I created. But I will never let you fakes take the dark-skinned lane that I created way back in 1998, straight from the original, only, real, raw, world's first dark-skinned activist. Rashida Strober, the first artist. Rashida Strober, the first actress. Rashida Strober, the first author. Rashida Strober, the first activist. Rashida Strober, the first woman in history to focus my work only on dark skin. Rashida Strober, the first woman to create a movement only for dark skin. Dark Skin Activist Tour updates. I want y'all to look out for the Dark Skin Activist Tour coming to Atlanta, Georgia in 2018. This is going to be a live stream pay-per-view event where all my fans all around the world can watch the Dark Skin Activist show live. Now, for updates on place, time, and where to get your tickets, go to my website and get on that mailing list, queenofdarkskin.com, aka darkskinactivist.com, aka beingdarkskin.com. Give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Hey.
All right, y'all, let me stop. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? Y'all know who it is. Hold on, let me X this out. Let me give a disclaimer before I even get started, because y'all know how I do things here. Let me talk to you plagiarist ass, thieving ass bitches out there. Hold on. Let me show my face. Y'all can see me now. There I go, looking all good. Yep. Y'all bitches is upset. Y'all bitches is mad at the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. It ain't you. So if y'all see this content anywhere else, y'all know these bitches is stealing from the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I had to put my foot down because motherfuckers ain't care about no dark skin way back in 1998. Motherfuckers ain't care about no dark skin back in 2009. None of y'all was talking about no dark skin. But I took the hits for dark skin with that whole Kendrick Lamar beat. And that's why I'm here to say, anybody that you see on YouTube, anybody that you see on TV, because yeah, you motherfuckers on TV is copying me too. I see right through that shit. I see right through it. Anybody you hear talking about dark skin is doing it because of Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. It ain't you, bitch. Sit on that. Sit on that. It ain't you. It ain't you. Let's get that clear. So you see this content anywhere else, and I don't care where you see it at, you know they're stealing from the dark skin activists. Now, I want to say welcome to my guest, Roscoe. Roscoe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Roscoe, how are you today? Well, you know what? I'm laughing right now and smiling. But you know what, Roscoe? I was not laughing and smiling about 3 weeks ago when you called me ugly. And what I was just doing, and I want to apologize to everybody because people have been saying, oh, Rashida, sometimes you late. But y'all got to understand, listen, I'm not no tech person or none of that. I just come up on here and I do what I do and I try to give the people what they want. But here's the whole thing. It done kind of calmed down a little bit. But I'm glad that you took the initiative to come up on here face to face so I could confront you, because this is what I feel this is going to be. It might turn out nice. And I'm going to give you a chance to speak your piece. But about 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I was looking for the post before I came up on here, that's one of the reasons why I was late coming up on here, what you said when you called me ugly. And if I'm not mistaken, it could have had something to do with a post that I made about Alicia Keys. There was another black man who I actually confronted his ass too. And you probably watching this right now and you know who the hell you are. He called me he said Alicia Keys does not look better than me. And you joined in on the bandwagon and you said you called me ugly too. You called me ugly too. And what I felt that is self-hatred. And it's the self-hatred that I have been experiencing. It's the reason why I became the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Because from the time that I was in elementary school, I'll never forget this little ugly, little big four-headed motherfucker named Keith. I ain't gonna say your last name, Keith. But you started way back in elementary school attacking dark-skinned girls because we weren't light-skinned with the so-called good hair. And you made it our business to know that we were not wanted. And I have been suffering from darkism at the hands of a lot of black males from elementary all the way up until now. So when I saw that post that you made, you called me ugly, and you did. And I think you're going to be honest today, and you're going to tell the truth about it. That was a severe act of darkism. And like I said, it is this.
Don't you call yourself ugly, though?
Did I call myself ugly? Well,
yeah.
Sometimes I do call myself ugly. And let me answer that question. Sometimes I call myself ugly because I have ugly flashbacks. I have ugly flashbacks from the time that I was in elementary school, all the way, even before school. It was in a church.
I can hear an echo of myself.
Hold on. What you got to do is go to the original where they watching at and silence it. Mute it. You got to mute it. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on.
I'm thinking of hearing it from like your side though.
Hold on. Cause mine ain't playing though. Mine is not.
Okay.
I made sure I muted it. Let me ask the people.
It's not playing then. I guess you're good.
Does anybody hear an echo of us? If y'all hear echo, just drop it in the comment section because I'm making sure that. Hold on 1 second. I am trying to make sure that there is no noise coming from the actual stream, and I have it on silence on my end.
Okay. Well, I'm not that tech savvy. I don't even know what screens are open in order to get back to what you're talking about. So if it's on my end, I apologize to everybody.
No, it's okay. Wait a minute. Shout out to Eniko and everybody watching. They said his one sounds weird. Yours is fine. So what it could be, I don't know if you're on your laptop. Just
yes.
Make sure you go to
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me close this one. I had two of them open.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Okay.
So yes. All right, y'all. Yes, this is the man Roscoe. This is Roscoe. Roscoe, basically, he called me ugly, and me and him had it out. We had it out on Facebook. It was over a Alicia Keys post, and the reason why I'm mad. Well, y'all already know why I'm mad. I've been talked about like a dog.
But listen to the differences though. Alicia Keys, she preaches, what does she talk about? She talk about like black empowerment, woman empowerment, and things like that. She don't add shades to it.
She don't have to. She has light skin privilege, and she's not even black.
That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
When has light skin versus dark skin matter anywhere other than the black community? Into, I guess some people would say like a slave owner or something back in the day.
It matters outside of the black community because white people have historically given privileges to light-skinned people and mulatto people. Because let's get one thing clear. First of all, Alicia Keys, I don't know if you consider her to be black or not, but Alicia Keys is not black.
What is she?
She's a mixed race woman. And for you,
that's black, right?
No, it's not black. That's where you're wrong.
Light nigga, dark nigga, still nigga, right?
She's not black. She's not black. She's a mixed race. See, that's the problem. See, the problem is right here.
So if you got anything other than pure black inside of you, you're not black. Is that what you're saying?
Here's what I'm saying to you. The problem is that we as black people have gone through the kindergarten all the way up until some people have finished college. The educational system that teaches us about this fake, flawed one-drop rule. So I understand that's what you're getting at. One drop of black blood makes you black. But the problem with that is we have to go and look at that rule and examine that and realize that that was created as a rule of convenience for white slave masters to say, you know, we got to find a place to put these offspring of ours that we are sitting up here raping African women. We can't call them white. So what we got to do is we got to create a law to say, you know what, let's put them in the, you know, with the black people. Okay. That's a rule out of convenience. It does not, if you think about it, how are you going to sit there and discount one parent over the other? Like people always love to holler about, oh, Barack Obama is the first black president. No, he not. He the first mixed race president. And calling a person mixed race is no shade towards that person. It is not an insult to say that Alicia Keys is a mixed race woman or Halle Berry is a mixed race woman. What is an insult is to sit there and classify them as black women and then say they don't look better. They look better than me. Alicia Keys, Halle Berry, honey, y'all, none of y'all don't look better than me as a black woman. Y'all need to compare mixed race women to mixed race women. Don't compare.
How about it's a preference on what I think is beautiful and what I don't think is beautiful. That's like the problem that I had with you and Kendrick Lamar, because his chick, I don't know what she is. She's Chinese or something. I don't really know what she is, but you had a problem with her because she wasn't what you would call black or dark skinned, and because of what Kendrick Lamar preaches and his music. Why is that a problem? It shouldn't be a problem with who I fall in love with, who I choose to be with. That should never be a problem.
Okay, well, it is a problem. It's a problem with me. And I didn't necessarily have a problem with Kendrick Lamar's fiance. She is not the problem. See, what you have to understand as a black man, I think that some of y'all are not understanding this, and that's why I'm actually glad we having this conversation. I'm glad you did say I was ugly and that Alicia Keys looks better than me, because we wouldn't be having.
No, but
let me finish though. Let me answer your question.
No, because you're making it sound like I looked at you and was like, oh man, she black, she ugly. That's not what I did. Okay. What I was saying is the rhetoric that you preach is ugly. That makes you ugly. You can be a beautiful person on the outside, and once you start talking, it's like, oh man, this person, they ugly on the inside. That cancels out all the physical beauty that they have because they're mentally ugly. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I was saying.
Okay, that's fair. I understand what you're saying. That's not how I took it. But let me answer your question about Kendrick Lamar. I was not necessarily coming for her. It's never been about light-skinned women or coming for them. That's not. I've always been focused on the black man, because like I've said so many times before, the reason why I became the world's first dark-skinned activist, it ain't you, bitch. Excuse me. It's because of the dark-skinned mental abuse that I suffered growing up at the hands of these black males in school that I actually loved, that I wanted to be with. I wanted to be with in a relationship. There was this one dark-skinned dude, and oh my God, if I ever see you, I will confront you too, because you made my life a living hell in high school. People used to call me all kinds of names. Oh, you skinny, you black, you just that. I didn't even go in the lunchroom and eat because of this one particular dude that used to get everybody else to call me all kinds of names, black, crusty, all these,
But why are you so weak though? Why would you be so weak to let that happen?
I'm trying to explain to you why I said what I said about Kendrick. So Kendrick Lamar, I feel like this. Kendrick Lamar, and I'm saying it 3 years later, is a fraud, because Kendrick Lamar is sitting up there in his videos using dark-skinned women to promote one thing, but you don't like dark-skinned women. You're a fraud. That's the problem. That's the problem. If you're going to represent one thing, then just be real about it. Why you had to say, let me say this too, and somebody could chime in on this if you can. I never saw his fiance. You didn't really see her until that whole, there was a young lady that alerted me to this. She was like, Rashida, did you see Kendrick Lamar's fiance? That's how the whole thing started. I was doing dark skin counseling. That's why I tell people I've been the dark skin activist. I've been helping black people and dark skinned people for years before social media. She hit me up that day and she said, Rashida, you saw Kendrick Lamar? And I said, no, I didn't know what was going on. She told me to Google it. I Googled it, I saw it, and I said what I said. I knew that this guy had dark skinned women up in his video, but you're fake. You perpetuate, just like Ludacris. I went in on Ludacris. I'll go in on you too. Ludacris, you're fake too. Talking about some, he had a song of women all around the world. They make dark-skinned women think that they on our team. But then look who they turn up with. That's hypocritical. I don't appreciate.
How was that a hypocrite though?
That's hypocritical. You're not a dark-skinned female. That's why you don't understand it. But I'm trying to help you to understand.
But if you can't help who I fall in love with though. Yes, Kendrick Lamar has been with, and I said Chinese. I think I was thinking about the guy that just got killed not too long ago. But Kendrick Lamar, he had been with that chick for years. You can't say so since he got famous and since he makes the music that he makes and he shows that he loved black skin and this, that, and the other. He's supposed to ditch his black girlfriend, his light-skinned girlfriend for a darker person, a darker hue of person, because this is what he's preaching about. That doesn't mean that he don't like dark-skinned people.
Okay.
He's just telling black people that we are beautiful. And people like you're saying that the darker that you are, the worse you are, the ugly you are to other people. And he's saying no. In his music, the darker you are, the better it is. He's uplifting black people. That doesn't mean that he has to marry the darkest person that he knows in order for you to say, yeah, you know what? Kendrick is down. You know what I'm saying? For him to be validated, he don't have to do that. The movement that he's pushing does that.
Okay.
It shouldn't be this right here. It shouldn't be what you're saying. Okay. And I just think that that's wrong. That's the way that you put the things together. It divides to me.
It divides
more than it brings together.
Of being a divider. I've been accused of being a hater. I've been accused of all these things.
So do you self-evaluate after you get accused of that? Do you say, okay, let me think about what's going on?
Of course I do. And that's the reason why I'm always open for a dialogue with people like you. That I just want to remind everybody, this is Roscoe, the man who called me ugly in comparison to a post about Alicia Keys. You did. It's just the truth. I'm not lying. I'm not making up anything. But I respect you. I will say this, Roscoe. I have a lot of respect for you for coming up on the platform, because a lot of people are cowards. A lot of you motherfuckers are cowards. You talk bad about, you say all kind of stuff, but you're cowards. But here's the thing. People accuse me of dividing black people by saying, but this has been going on for years since black people came over from, well, not came over, was forced over here through slavery. When the European man, they created the divide and conquer. I am just a product of that. Darkism, the science of darkism, the science of dark-skinned activism. Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Bitch, don't get it twisted. I'm not talking to you. I'm letting these motherfucking plagiarizers and haters out here know. I'm letting them know. F all the haters. I am simply a product of that. I'm a product of that. So I'm not the one that's sitting up here pretending that I like dark-skinned people. Because let me just say this real quick. To me, you are a handsome, dark-skinned black man. You are the type of man that I actually liked when I was in school that did not like me. That I got the, oh, you're black and ugly and skinny. You this, you got all the dudes to gang up on me and talk bad about me. I had to get into fight. I went through hell.
But that's what kids do. The kids was probably doing that. The guys that did that probably liked you back then.
Well, you know what?
That's the only way that you express that you like somebody back then. You talk about them.
If that's the type of like that they had, then that was torture. Because
they didn't know no better. They was kids.
Well, you know what? I understand that people will say that. They'll say, oh, it's their children. They're this. I get that. But you know where those children are coming from? They're coming from parents. And I'm talking to the parents right now. I don't like y'all motherfucking asses either. Because y'all sit there and y'all say things like black ass, nappy headed ass, bring your black ass here. You motherfuckers are teaching your children self-hatred. You're teaching your children darkism. Them same parents. And I got evidence of this right now. And you are creating torture. So y'all not gonna sit there and blame Rashida Strober for creating a divide between black, because I'm not dividing black people, contrary to what y'all saying. I'm simply telling the truth. Kendrick Lamar is, to this day, I don't care what nobody says. I'm not backtracking on that. You are a fraud. I hope to God that you watch one of my videos. You're a fraud, Kendrick Lamar. You're fake. You're fake pro-black. You're not the real deal. I will tell you this to your face. It is what it is. It's Rashida Strober, the dark-skinned activist opinion. It is what it is. And when you talk about preference, I wanted to address what you said about preference. I want you to understand my view of this is preference is a social construct, because I have said this many times and again. Africa, the majority of the people over there, is a fact. It's over 1 billion people in Africa. And guess what? They're dark skinned. I'm not saying that there's no light skinned people in Africa. I dated a guy from Nigeria, from the Yoruba tribe. Okay. Shout out to you. You be watching me. I know you be watching me. Shout out to you. But he was light skinned. Michael Anya. That's his name. I don't think he'll mind me saying his name. He was like.
With that being said, you a fraud.
I'm not a fraud. Now he gonna call me a fraud.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, you dated a light-skinned dude.
But I'm not on trial here. I mean, he calling me. You won't even let me get my point out. Listen.
Well, I'm just saying because
I
remember the biggest post to me that you had posted on Facebook was of your ex, and when y'all broke up for whatever reasons, he went and got with a white woman, right?
He did. Yes, he did.
And you was hurt about that.
Of course.
Okay. So being as though you was hurt about that, you shouldn't go get like lighter hue people to date. That would be like an oxymoron. That's a contraindication or something.
Okay,
like
but
that's not the direction you should move in with the things that you talk about.
First of all, I think you're incorrect on that for several reasons. But let me talk about it. Let me talk about it. Because that particular dude, we was done and over with years ago. I actually am still married, and I'm not going to talk too much about it because I'm still going through divorce litigation. But I'm still married to a man right now that's black as this phone, right as we speak. Right as we speak. Okay, and got married back in 2008, and he darker than you. He's dark skinned. Okay, I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but I'm just gonna say this: I married that dark skinned man out of love, out of care, and out of kindness, and that man did me wrong, which is why I filed for a divorce from that motherfucker. That's what I did. Okay, now I cannot.
You don't think that has anything to do with you?
Hold on, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't have no accountability in that. But what I'm saying is I divorced him for particular reasons and I married the dark-skinned man out of love. Okay, so I cannot help that after me and him have parted ways, that it has been majority light-skinned black men that have came to me. That's point number one. I do not go out here and be like, ooh, let me go find me a light-skinned black man. I don't do that. I don't have to do that. And to you, Vernon, I'm gonna confront you too, because I don't like what you said to me today. Oh man, I got so many of y'all. Y'all black men are off the chain. Y'all don't realize how off the chain y'all are. But let me say this as well. When I started, you have to understand this from a black dark-skinned woman perspective. When I started dark-skinned activism back in 1998, for you plagiarist motherfuckers out there, you'll never be the dark-skinned activist. I started it because I wanted the black man. And I started it from the position of it is the black woman. This is proven. I could go scholarly on y'all in a hot minute because I do have a master's degree in political science. It's nothing for me to go pull up the studies. And I've been done that, which is what you bitches are copying off of. I see you. But anyway, the studies have proven and shown that it is the dark-skinned woman that is the most impacted by people, what people would call colorism. I call it darkism. So it is wrong and flawed for y'all to try to put me as a dark-skinned woman on trial for dealing with a man, a black man that is not dark-skinned. Okay, I'm not going to do that to me.
You exempt. You're in a fraud. You exempt. You're like in a protected class or something.
You know what? Honestly, in a sense, I believe that I am. Until we are equal. Until the black man sees this woman as equally beautiful, particularly the dark-skinned black woman.
Who's to say that dudes don't though?
They do.
Who's to say? Because the thing about it to me,
ugly though.
Go ahead.
You called me ugly in comparison to Alicia Keys, but go ahead.
No, that's not what I did. I called you ugly. I called you ugly compared to Alicia Keys as far as y'all's statements, your rhetoric. That's what I called, because I didn't agree with it. That's what I called ugly. And if you're with the guy, now tell me this, the guy that you married that got with the white woman, right? Was that the one you was married to?
I wasn't married to him. I was actually engaged to him at one time, but we never got married.
So that guy,
ugly, ugly ass motherfucker. If you watching this, fuck you. But go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, FDB. But look, if that guy, when y'all were together, did he agree with everything that you say? Was he on accord with you? or did y'all like butt heads on what you're talking about right now? On your topic on darkism and black skin activists.
Well, you know what? I feel like I'm glad you asked that question. I'm so glad you're here because it's bringing up some points about this dude. He was a fraud. He was fake. I'm trying not to put you out there too much, but he was a fraud. Okay. What he would do is when I would start talking about dark skin, this was way back in, me and him met in what, 97, 98, something like that. He would agree with everything I was saying about dark skin. He would be like, oh, you know, my one of his, I ain't gonna say who it was, but one of his family members is dark skin, and oh, she pretty like you, and he would soup me up and butter me up, but that motherfucker was fake. That motherfucker was fake. And I did release a video a couple of years ago, but y'all gotta understand people are plagiarizing me. They're copying my fucking work. So that's why I have to throw this in. Fuck everybody that's copying my work right now. If you see this content anywhere else, that you know they copying Rashida. Because I'm mad because I done went through hell and back with some of these black men. What this motherfucker would do, he would pretend that he was on my team. And then I caught him doing certain things that let me know, bitch, you fake. Bitch, you fake. Okay, and I could really put you on blast. I ain't gonna say it all. I ain't gonna say it all. But what I'm gonna say is you were cheating on me. You were letting your friends who was dealing with non-black women convince you to go do the same thing. And that's what he did. So he was a fucking fraud. Like a lot of y'all out there are fraud. I ain't gonna sit there and say all y'all black men are frauds. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that, but I'm telling you based on what I have been through for real. For real, which has made me into the woman I am today, the dark-skinned activist, dealing head-on with darkism. Because of fraudulent men out there that will make you think like Kendrick Lamar. That's why we go back to Kendrick Lamar. Make you think that they like dark-skinned women, but they'll stab you in your motherfucking back. They'll go behind your back and show you otherwise. And you look up and you like, what the hell is going on here? You'll be all confused. And that's what ugly ass, big foreheaded ass, big belly ass, because you're ugly now. You're not even cute. You look a hot ass motherfucking mess. I wouldn't touch your ugly ass with a I wouldn't. You a hot ass mess. You're a hot mess. Yep, I saw you and you don't look good. You did not age well. You look a hot mess, so they can have your ugly ass. But anyway.
So you still heard about that?
Actually, I'm not hurt. I actually, see, y'all think somebody be hurt because I moved on. I have a... Let me tell you something. I have somebody who I'm very happy with. I'm not gonna get into that.
Wait a minute. So you very happy with the light-skinned brother that you with?
I'm not gonna get into that today. I'm not gonna.
Exactly. I'm not. But I mean, so you are basically saying there's nothing wrong with being with a light-skinned person. It can't. The thing that I have a problem with people that have like double standards. It can't be okay for you, but not okay for me. That's the problem. That's a big problem.
I don't consider it. Go ahead.
Who I date, who I fall in love with has nothing to do with you or anybody else. Their complexion, that really don't have nothing to do with me because I probably fell in love with their mind. You know what I'm saying? That person that I chose to marry, I probably fell in love with who they were as a person. Okay. Not how they look. And I would be damned if I decided to stop talking to somebody that I loved and wanted to be with and seeing that person as my soulmate because of what I thought that my family or that the black community would feel about what I'm doing and who I'm dating and how they look. I wouldn't do that.
You saw that person. When you saw that, for example, that light-skinned woman or that white woman, you did not fall in love with their mind. You fell in love with how they look. And the look. That's not always true. It is okay, y'all.
That's not always true. I can fall in love with. We can be friends first. We can start off as friends. We can start off as co-workers, and it just progressed into something more. It's not always, you see somebody at a store, online or something, and you like their pictures.
Men are visual. Men, y'all are visual. You cannot sit here and tell me that when you first meet somebody, it's not the visual aspect of that person. And for females, I'm gonna go back to Dr. Martha Hunter. Listen to
but it's not. Okay,
I Dr. Margaret Hunter is one of the chief colorism scholars. And disclaimer, you bitches that's plagiarizing me, if you hear this content anywhere else, you motherfucking bitches, you know that them bitches copying the world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober, bitch, the queen of dark skin, the undisputed queen of dark skin, bitch. And I'll tell you that to your face. Let's get that clear. Dr. Margaret Hunter, she talks about light skin as social capital. What does that mean? See, I'm not a liar and a plagiarist. That's why I have no problem citing and referencing people. I could say the names because I respect them. Understand that? That's Dr. Margaret Hunter. Okay, social capital, the light skin tone. So when these men see these women, they know, these women know that, hey, this light skin is gonna get them, hey, the best of the best. They know that. So you cannot sit here and tell me that the skin tone, the appearance of the person, the phenotype of the person, when you see them, is not a factor. It's not about their mind. Yeah, maybe you might have fell in love with their mind afterwards, but not when you first initially meet. And it's physical for females, and we all know this. We all know in relation to black men or men in general, when they see a female, they don't be like, "Ooh, she's so smart, she got a PhD." Ooh, no, they be looking like, "Damn, she," you know what I'm saying? That's what.
No, they don't be like. I tell you now, like man to woman one-on-one. When a dude see a chick, he don't be like, "Oh, she." Well, most dudes, anyways. But you know, most dudes that I hang around, they don't be like, "Oh man, she light skinned." It's you know what I'm saying, she thick as hell or something like that. It's not, she's light skinned. I don't really care how she shaped. You know what I'm saying? Those are all just physical attributes. It's a lot of different physical attributes that a man like about a woman, that a black man like about a black woman or any woman. It's not just her color. So that's irrelevant.
I can't believe you're making this argument, y'all. Do y'all hear this? This is what
that's not what it is.
I'm saying.
There's a lot of black chicks, it's a lot of dark-skinned chicks out there that look a lot better than light-skinned chicks.
But
if you just, you know what I'm saying?
Get the credit. They never get the credit. They never get the credit.
Why don't they get the credit? If a dude is talking to a chick off of how she looks, off top, he's just trying to have sex with her. If that's what drew him to her off top, then at that point, he's like, okay, well, that's somebody that I can see myself having sex with. Then after that, it's about the mind. If you're in a relationship with somebody and choose to marry somebody, it's a bad decision to do that off of the way that somebody looks. After you have sex with them or whatever you get initially, it's about how that person is as a person. Is that right or wrong?
I agree with you, but what I think, you know what? I agree with you. I respect everything that you're saying, even though you did. I want to remind everybody that this is the man that said I was ugly in comparison to Alicia Keys.
You have to stop bringing that up because, like I said, it's the rhetoric.
Okay,
it's the rhetoric.
Okay, so you gonna say it's the rhetoric, but I don't. Okay. We're gonna agree to disagree on that one. That's not how I took it. And you know, I was like, so that day we was like going back and forth. It was crazy. I was so heated because another black dude came on there and several people kept saying that Alicia Keys looked better than me. And I was like, wait a minute, this is a mixed race woman. I'm an all the way black woman. How are you?
Now, hold on. Let's just say this. Let's say this. Alicia Keys, that's just preference. You know what I'm saying? If I think Alicia Keys look better than you physically, she looks better than you physically. That has nothing to do with light skin, this, that, and the other.
Yes, it does.
I know, like Morris Chestnut probably look better than me physically. It has nothing to do with my skin being darker than his.
That's a lie. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. And see, what it is you don't realize it. That's the whole thing. Like, you don't realize that you're being a darkist. I call it in my book, Darkism 25 Ways, right here, y'all. And by the way, real quick, I want to encourage everybody to go ahead and get this book. Support me. Go to my GoFundMe, make a donation, do it today. I'm putting the information there. But in my book, I call it a darkist, somebody that discriminates against dark skin. And I think that a lot of times we don't realize what we're doing. That's the reason why I be so mad with some of y'all black men. But at the same time, I love y'all. And I'm willing, I want to reconcile. Because I don't think y'all
know what we do.
What y'all be doing. A lot of y'all don't understand what y'all be saying and what y'all be doing, like, and how much that hurts the black woman, even if she don't say it. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think that the information is skewed. The information that we're getting, the way that we're forced to think, and all of that is skewed. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What's the guy's name? Stephon Clark.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about it.
Yes. Me and my wife was talking about this morning. Stephon Clark. He got killed, right?
Can I quickly ask you, what is the skin tone of your wife, if you don't mind?
We ain't gonna be talking about that right now. And so look, we got Stephon Clark, right?
What is it? Why you can't tell us this? But you know about my non-dark skinned black boyfriend. So
yeah, but I ain't on trial right now.
Okay, fair enough.
If you would have looked at my Facebook,
about that later. Fair enough. I'll leave that alone. Fair enough. Go ahead, Stephon Clark.
She was on my Facebook. She got pictures on there. But like I was saying, Stephon Clark, was you supporting the movement that his brother was pushing, or that black people was pushing when the situation happened?
Okay, are you speaking on as far as there's a group of black women that don't want to support him because of his negative?
I'm getting there. But off top, was you down with the movement that his brother was pushing, as far as justice for Stephon Clark, or I am Stephon Clark?
Yes, of course. I actually
down for that.
This is what I'm going to say. If you follow my social media, I actually made probably about 3 to 4 videos already on Stephon Clark, saying clearly that I support Stephon Clark's justice for him, even in the face of this man and his Asian light-skinned baby mama making negative, nasty comments about black women and dark-skinned women. I said, and people disagree with me on that, I said I support all the efforts for him getting justice, because at the end of the day, I got 5 brothers, I got a black son, and there is no way in hell that I could not support justice for a black man. Even though that shows how much I love y'all. But look at that. And some black women got mad at me because they like, dang, you keep supporting these men. Da, da, da. But I see the bigger picture. So to answer your question, I'm in support of justice for Stephon Clark.
Okay, that's good. But do you agree with me that who he dates should not be a factor in this situation? Who he marries, the color of the woman, because she's still a minority. So the color of this woman shouldn't be a factor in what's going on right now with him.
I agree to that in the bigger picture of supporting justice for him. What I don't agree with, and what I do empathize with as a black woman and a dark-skinned black woman, is they were dead ass wrong for making the nasty, evil comments they made about dark-skinned black women. And I said this before.
What did they say? I didn't see that. What did they say?
His baby mom, and I'm paraphrasing now, but you can go back and watch the YouTube video that I already did on this, my live, but I'm paraphrasing. His light-skinned Asian baby mama said, this nigga, I'm paraphrasing. She said, this nigga said he don't want no black behind baby. And that reminded me of Kodak Black, because Kodak Black in his song, he was like, I'm already black. I don't want no black, whatever the hell he said.
That's preference.
Yeah. But no, that's self-hatred. That's darkism. And what that woman needs to do, Selena is her name. And I said this before, she needs to come out and apologize to black women, dark-skinned black women. Because you sitting there right now and you got all these black women supporting you. This dark-skinned grandma is supporting you. That's wrong. Come on now. You can't have it both ways. You can't. But see, black women and dark-skinned, we're forgiving people. Y'all do so much bad to us. We're forgiving. I know I'm a forgiving person. Man, you just don't know. I'm going to tell the whole story. I'm finna tell the whole story about my dark-skinned husband and how they did me. I'm going to talk about that. Wait till the divorce is over. But the whole thing is, we are forgiving people, a lot of us. But there's some black women out there who are not as forgiving. They're saying, I'm not going to support this nigga. I'm not going to do that because of what he said. And it's right there on his Twitter. Ain't nobody got to make up no lie about it. And then somebody says Devontae tried to say, oh, well, he was just playing. No, you ain't playing around about that. You dead serious about that. You aren't playing. But I still support justice for Stephon Clark because I feel it's wrong for the police to gun down an unarmed black man at the end of the day.
That's all that matters. If you feel that way about the situation, that's all that matters.
Okay, so do you think
sleeping with does not matter? I can say that I don't support men sleeping with men, but that doesn't mean that if I get shot by the police, the gay people should be like, hey man, I ain't really gonna support him. Like he didn't support black people. I mean gay people.
Okay, but do you think that
no, the facts?
Let me ask you this question. Do you think that Stephon Clark's light-skinned Asian baby mama should apologize to black women and dark-skinned women for calling us those derogatory names? In fact, and looking at the fact that we are now supporting her.
Nah. I don't know how to answer that. I don't because I didn't hear the statement. I didn't hear the statement, so I don't know how to answer that. I really didn't hear the actual statements, so I don't know how to answer it.
Okay, let me say this to you. The statements, let me go pull them up right now because I could do. I got the technology. Let me see if I could, because my computer runs funny. Y'all know how it go when you be online. But let me go see if I can pull up them statements right now. She know what she said. Nobody got to lie on these people.
But that doesn't make sense though. It still doesn't make sense if she's did an injustice. If Stephon Clark was done an injustice, what he said in the past doesn't make it fair for him to be, done wrong now. It doesn't make it fair for him not to get the support now. It's like, is he with this party of people or this class of people? Then those people should support him. Not because, well, he said he didn't like black women. He wanted a light-skinned woman. We ain't gonna support him. Like, yeah, the police, they messed over him, but I don't like what he said.
But
I don't like what his girlfriend said. So we just not gonna support him.
Okay, but if you
was gonna support him anyways, you should keep supporting him. What you're doing is the right thing. What a lot of black women are doing is turning against him because of something that they dug up on his Facebook page or his Twitter or Snapface or whatever it was, and that's not right.
Okay, but what you got to understand, hold on one second, because I'm pulling it up right now. I'm finna pull up the tweets, and I'm finna screen share with you. Yes, I do support. I'm about to screen share these tweets, y'all, because I want everybody to see this. I already did a live on this, but I'm finna share it again. Y'all finna see, because you said you didn't see the tweets. But I'm finna my question is, should this woman apologize to black women, given the fact that you still have some black women that are supporting her? Can you see my screen?
Okay.
I just pulled it up. All right.
Is that her name, Zoe?
This is his account. This is his account right here. This is all over social media. This is what it is right here. This is not something that's made up. It's the real deal. So this is what he said. I don't want nothing black but a Xbox. Dark bitches bring dark days. And then somebody named Ray said, black is beautiful. And then he said, I don't want nothing black but a Xbox. And then, okay, then let's scroll down. And this is what his baby mama said, his light-skinned Asian baby mama. This nigga said, she called him a nigga. She said, this nigga, whoa. This nigga said, I don't want no black baby. I'm already black. I don't need no black baby. Okay? So given the fact of what this woman said, I mean, why
apparently apparently they from the hood. You're almost done. Hello?
I'm here. I'm stopping this screen sharing. I'm back again.
Oh, that's you doing that.
Yeah, that was me. I was sharing my screen with you so that you could see the tweets that these two people made, Stephon Clark and his light-skinned Asian baby mama, that they made. This is what they said. So, like I said, while I support justice for him, because I understand the bigger picture, given the fact of their tweets, do you think that his Asian light-skinned baby mama should apologize to Black women. I think, let me be quiet and hear what you got to say.
Not for what she said. I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't think so. I mean, that's far-fetched for her to apologize, because she was just, if anybody needed to apologize, it should have been him, because he was the one said that I don't want no dark babies. I don't want nothing to do with no dark bitches, this, that, and the other. She said something like, this nigga said he don't want no dark babies, crying, laughing.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. He can't apologize.
Yeah, he can't. So the apology is dead.
The same women that they made these nasty, darkest comments about is still supporting him. Did you see his dark-skinned grandma? This lady loves her son. His dark-skinned grandma is going to be helping his light-skinned Asian baby mama take care of them kids. And you're telling me that
she didn't say nothing wrong. She didn't, in that case, she didn't say nothing wrong.
Okay.
She was there. And she engaged in a conversation, but she didn't say nothing wrong.
Okay.
She laughed at what, so you think she should have, so do you think she should have reprimanded him right then?
You damn right. She should apologize. Now that he's dead, he's passed away, and you heard me just sit here and say several times, I support justice for Stephon Clark, and I'm gonna still say that, because I'm not gonna sit there and wish nothing bad on his family and them children. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
And that's you being the bigger person.
She needs, Selena, you need to apologize to Black women. I'm gonna tell you, I'll tell you this to your face. You know how he felt. You know he probably was sitting there saying all kind of nasty things. He called us Black bitches, dark bitches bring bad days. And you mean to tell me that this woman, knowing what her baby daddy said, shouldn't apply? No.
Maybe he's been hurt by, maybe he's been in relationships with dark-skinned chicks.
No, that's
and
not.
He's been hurt. Have you thought about that?
We're still.
Maybe that's a standpoint that he's speaking from.
See, the point I'm making is do the right thing. You have the chance to do the right thing. You know how Black women feel.
So you think that she should get on? You think she should get on social media or the news or something and say, I apologize for a conversation that we had however long ago. He was very inappropriate, and I apologize.
Of course. That would be the right thing to do.
This is not the time for that, though.
Yes, it is.
It's not the time for that.
Women are supporting you. I'm a supporter. If they was, let me tell you something. If they was near my city, I would go to a protest.
We're supposed to be bigger than
tell me that she can't say I'm sorry or apologize on his behalf? So
tell me this. Do you think if the shoe was on the other foot and he was saying that about light-skinned chicks, man, I don't want no light-skinned babies. I'm pro-Black. I only like dark-skinned, this, that, and the other, and somebody killed him. He got killed by the police. Do you think the light-skinned people would be like, man, he was against light-skinned people. I don't really support them.
Yes, they would be against it. Yes, they would. But we know, as we know,
would it be right?
That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen because the light-skinned people have privilege. That's not going to happen that way. It ain't going to go down that way. Nobody's going to sit there and say, these light-skinned
what you mean
bring bad days. They're not going to do that. We got to deal with what
pro-Black people talk about light-skinned people all the time.
We're dealing with what is. The reality is that they talk bad about dark-skinned women. He said Black bitches bring, let me go back to that because I still got it up.
Yeah, he said it.
Yeah, that's what he said.
A lot of people say a lot of crazy stuff online.
He said dark bitches bring dark days. That's what he said. Dark bitches. He didn't say light-skinned. He said dark bitches bring bad days. And your light-skinned Asian baby mama, she knew about it. She knew about it. You understand? And I'm a dark-skinned woman that's still sitting here.
You gotta understand, like hood niggas. They be saying, and I mean that's the way they talk.
Psycho.
That's the way they talk.
I understand. I'm looking at some of the comments right now. I understand he wasn't pro-Black. But I'm looking at the bigger picture of things. He's still
what did they say?
Man, and I'm still up here supporting him. And you mean to tell me that you saying his Asian baby mama, who is light-skinned Asian baby mama, who's being supported by Black women right now, should not apologize? You wrong. No, you're wrong. You're
why
wrong.
should he have to apologize for something that he said? That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense. It's the principle of the thing. It's do the right thing. You don't have
the right thing is to support this black man if you gonna support him.
But I'm not doing that though.
Okay, you doing that. Like I said, you doing the right thing. The black people that are saying they not gonna support him because of that reason, they not doing the right thing.
But you have a dark-skinned woman right here publicly stating, even though I just sat there and read the comments where he said dark-skinned bitches bring bad days. I'm still saying I'm supporting him.
And you're supposed to support him because you're supposed to support him because the movement.
Apologize.
The movement is bigger than what he said. The movement of cops killing black people is bigger than this movement that the light skin and dark skin.
Black women in the comment sections are very upset with you. I just want you to know that. I'm looking at their comments right now.
I'm sorry, y'all. I mean, I'm sorry.
They're very upset because at this point, all we're saying is to do the right thing and say I'm sorry. Apologize. It's the right thing to do.
It's not the right time. It's not the right time nor place to do that. They got a lot more going on than to apologize.
When is the right time to do it though? When you got black women that's out there marching. You got his dark-skinned grandmother that's out there doing everything she can. When is the right time?
I mean, the thing about it, what people are gonna do is get online and scrutinize any and everything you've ever said. Ain't no telling what else he got on his shit. What?
Let me read something that somebody's saying. On Look Girl 24, she says she actually complained about one of her babies being darker than her. So she did, in fact, agree with Stephon Clark too. What do you have to say to that, Roscoe?
That's how them people felt. I mean, if you don't want to support them, if you want to support them, it is what it is. But I would not support somebody that got wrongfully murdered by the police in my eyes because of something that they put on social media or because of a conversation that they had with their significant other, because that wasn't what the police seen. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't, the police didn't see, oh man, he don't support dark-skinned people, let's kill him. The police was like, he's a dark-skinned person, he's a black person, let's kill him.
But isn't that the irony in that he didn't support his own people, but the police shot him down because of his blackness and darkness, and now he has the same black people that he didn't support supporting him? Isn't that a fucking irony? What the fuck? This is darkism, y'all. Yeah. This don't make no fucking sense. Go ahead.
It's a mindset. It's a mindset. But
I'm telling you,
is it right? Is it right or is it right? Or the thing about it, is it right or wrong to discriminate against people because of the hue of their skin? That's the problem. That's the big thing. That's the whole.
To Stephon Clark, Asian light-skinned baby mama, who sat there and co-signed the darkest comments, and who now has not apologized to black women who are still supporting her or supporting justice for Stephon Clark.
You know what? If you go back on my Facebook, well, I really don't say shit like that because I don't see dark and light black people. I just see black people. And I see what we do good and what we do bad. So you won't find that on my Facebook. You can go back. I don't care how far. But
the problem that I'm having with you right now is you don't think that this lady should say sorry. She could at least apologize.
But she probably don't. She probably will. No, listen. She probably will. She probably will when she see that it's becoming a big factor and what she have going on right now. She probably apologized and she probably think, man, we got all this shit going on with my ex that's deceased. And this is what these motherfuckers thinking about. Man, all right, yeah, I apologize, guys. Yeah, we had an inappropriate conversation, blah, 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 blah. Now let's get back to this real shit. She probably have that stance on it. Because I mean, to me, this is so little. compared to the big picture of what's going on. But I understand this is what you believe is causing a lot of the disconnect. So I mean, I understand that.
This is darkism, y'all. This is what I've been fighting against and trying to deal with the mindset of my Black men, of my Black women, my Black people. This is the mindset. I'm asking everybody once again to go ahead and make a donation to my campaign. As you guys know, I'm planning the Dark Skin Activist Tour right now in 2018 for the first time in history. Y'all, I'm going to be doing a pay-per-view live stream, putting together this show. If you want to be a part of making this happen, I'm gonna ask everybody. And I'm also, another reason why I'm fundraising, I'm always fundraising to bring these shows to y'all while I'm on tour, that is I am in the middle of dealing with these plagiarist ass, thieving ass people that are all over YouTube, all over social media, even on TV, that have ripped off the work of the dark skin activists. So I want to ask everybody that's watching right now to go to my GoFundMe. I'm putting the information there. Right now, I'm putting the information there. You can go to my PayPal or you can go to my GoFundMe and you can make a donation. Everybody that donates $25 or more is going to get a copy of my book, Darkism, right here. And y'all know I need to send you a complimentary copy of this book because I think you need to read this for free. Darkism and A Dark Skinned Woman's Revenge. Real quick, I'm going to.
I'm not a big reader, but I'll read it.
I need to because I know a lot of people they're upset, but I'm just not gonna lose hope. This is why I'm the dark skinned activist, because I'm gonna keep fighting. I'm gonna keep fighting for what I believe in. Go to my GoFundMe. All you gotta do is click that donate button and go ahead and make a donation. Y'all see the work I put in as the world's first dark skinned activist. Y'all know what it is. Everybody knows what it is that's watching this. I don't even have to say it, but I'm going to keep saying it over and over for those of you that don't know. Also, real quick, support this sister here, Fashionably Fab. She sent me my Got Melanin shirt right here, the beautiful dark skinned sister. Go to her website here and support her website. Support what she has. I got this Got Melanin shirt from her, and I want to ask everybody to support that. But also, like I said, I'm on the Dark Skin Activist Tour. I'm dealing with legal issues right now with these motherfuckers out here plagiarizing my work. And I need to go ahead and raise as much money to support the tour and also to support the legal aspects of protecting the Dark Skin Activist brand. Okay, so make a donation if you haven't already. I believe I have put the information in I'm going to copy and paste it again, putting it there for y'all. Whoop, there it is. Now, a lot of these people are very upset with you. I could say that right now. They believe
the only person that I see that's really upset is what's her name, Elisa?
There's other people in here. There, Irene S. is talking. Diva Quana. It's a lot of people on here. Okay, a lot of people on here they're not happy with your stance on this issue. Like
that's fine. That's fine. I don't think for everybody. I only think for me and my family, and I can't make everybody happy with the way that I think, but I mean I am my own person. I'm not just gonna go with the flow just to be just to conform.
And I'm not.
If I think something's wrong,
I'm personally not asking you to go with no flow on nothing. What I'm asking you to do is to consider the facts of what is going on. The fact is they did talk negatively about dark-skinned women. She knew it. That's a fact. The fact
to talk negative about anybody is wrong.
But we're talking about dark-skinned women right now. We're not talking about anybody. See, you keep deflecting. That's
not deflecting. I'm just saying I'm giving a broader perspective on it. To talk negative about anybody is wrong. So if they talk negative, they should apologize. Yeah, they should apologize. However, I don't know if right now is the right time to apologize.
When is the right time?
I really don't know.
But there has to me, I feel the right time is now, simply because So you were hurt by her comments, right? Excuse me?
You were hurt by her comments.
Of course.
You were that sensitive.
Damn right.
You were that sensitive to be hurt by her comments.
You're damn right. Because dark-skinned black women are the most attacked women in the world. So you damn right. First of all, you laying up with my black man. That's a black man that could have been with a black woman. First of all. Obviously he felt that way. So that's not a black man that was going to be laid up with a dark-skinned woman because he didn't like dark-skinned women, apparently. Was supposed to be. He was supposed to be. He was supposed to be. The black man is supposed to be with the black woman.
And a dark-skinned one at that. Not a light-skinned one.
Balance. In balance. And what I've always said is that my goal in starting dark-skin activism in 1998 was to bring the black man back to the black woman and the black man back to the dark-skinned black woman in balance. I have always said that. I'm sorry. Some of y'all think I'm begging. I'm not begging, Roscoe. I'm not begging, Roscoe. What I'm doing.
Begging me to do what?
Dark-skin activism. I have this. This is what I do. It's the dialogue with anybody that's black. Anybody. This is what I do, y'all, because this is what I believe in. I love black people, and I see the destruction that the system of slavery and white supremacy has caused. And this is dark-skin activism is my contribution. And no, I'm not going to get everybody to believe, to convert. Not everybody is going to convert, but I know that I have an impact. I know. And that's just what it is. I'm not going to stop.
So why do you think you got donkey of the day? Because they wasn't going to convert?
Excuse me?
Why do you think you got the donkey of the day?
Okay, the whole thing, I want to say something about that. I'm glad because you're bringing up stuff. First of all, Charlamagne, you're a coon. Angela Yee, you should shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you why you need to shut the fuck up. Because what you're doing, see, you're bringing out a can of worms right now. Angela, I'm trying. You should shut the fuck up. Because you sit your motherfucking ass up in that position under light-skinned privilege. And to be honest with you, that position should go to a real black woman, particularly a dark-skinned black woman. And I heard what you said.
Why?
You sat there and co-signed Charlamagne the Coon. You sat there and co-signed him when he was talking about, oh, what is a dark-skinned activist? When he was making his negative comments towards me, you sit your ass up there and you co-signed that bullshit. You're no worse or you're no better than Selena, who sat there and co-signed Stephon Clark going in on dark-skinned women. You're no worse, Angela Yee. You should be thanking me, Angela Yee. You should give up your job and give it to a dark-skinned black woman, Angela Yee. And then you said,
so basically,
hold on, because you brought this up. Y'all call me donkey today, but you motherfuckers would not invite me onto your show to fucking defend myself. You're trying to oppress me as a dark-skinned black woman, but fuck every last one of you, because you'll never be able to stop the work of dark-skinned activists. You will never be able to stop the work of the dark-skinned activists. And that's what I'm talking about with these non-black women that benefit. You're a fucking benefactor. Bitch, you're a fucking benefactor of my struggle, of my hard work. You sit your ass up there and key and laugh. But bitch, you're not dark-skinned. You're benefiting off the black struggle.
So
every last one of you. You benefit.
So basically,
come.
So basically what you're saying is resume and qualifications don't matter.
Oh, please.
If you're dark-skinned, you should get the job.
Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Oh, please. Is
that what you're saying?
Fuck that. Angela Yee, you're sitting your motherfucking ass, and I will tell you this to your face. You're sitting your ass up in that position largely due to light-skinned privilege, honey, because you're not that motherfucking talented. I've seen a whole slew of other black women who are the real black that should be sitting there. But because of the coon Charlamagne co-signing your motherfucking ass, because of your privilege, that's why you sit there. Don't talk to me about no resume, because I could pull the resume of a lot of talented black women out there who would hands down, who would rip you up and shred you apart when it come down to having that talent to go onto radio or to go onto any platform and bring that shit. Bitch, you sitting there largely because of your light skin. Please, Fuck her. Who the fuck is she? Bitch, you're not more talented than me. Who the fuck are you? Bitch, you should be thanking me. You should say thank you, Rashida. Thank you, dark-skinned women. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? And she got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. I don't want to talk about no fuck ass Angela Yee. Fuck that bitch. Because she talked shit about me during that interview. And I heard it. I heard you. Fuck you. You didn't defend me. You sat right there and agreed with Charlotte the fucking coon. Oh, bitch ass. Oh, fuck ass.
Yeah, I struck a nerve with that one.
You did, because you're the one that brought it up. I wouldn't even talk about them motherfuckers. At all. Fuck them. Fuck all them. Fuck them. Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck is she?
Well, I was bringing them up to complete a point.
This is what they motherfucking do. But it's because of black men like y'all. Y'all sit there and co-sign them. Y'all are put them. Charlemagne, you putting her over black women. That's what y'all do.
How?
This is what y'all, that's darkism. This is what I'm talking about. That's motherfucking darkism.
A lot of times.
So let me say it one more time. Fuck Angela Yee. Fuck you. Bitch, you should thank me. You don't even deserve to be in that position. And one more time for you plagiarist hoes out there, if you hear this fucking content anywhere else, you know them bitches stealing from the world's first and only dark-skinned activists. Continue.
A lot of times, I think a lot of people, you know, they put emphasis on stuff and they make things seem bigger, or they put things in places that shouldn't be there. Is racism a thing? Yes, racism does exist. But as far as like with the Breakfast Club, I don't think that they made you the donkey of the day because they don't agree with what you're saying.
What?
I think it's that they don't feel that how you're illustrating what you're saying is the right way to do so.
Who the fuck is that bitch? Hold on. Who the fuck is Angela Yee as a non-dark-skinned woman that's benefiting off of the struggles of the real black women to tell me how to fucking express what the fuck who the fuck?
So you don't think that she goes through anything?
That don't make no sense.
So you don't think she goes through anything as a woman?
What she go through?
And a woman of color. Regardless of what you think.
I'm tell you what Angela Yee.
Regardless of what you think, she's still a woman of color.
Angela Yee goes through getting money. She goes through getting privilege.
It's a lot of black women that are dark skinned that go through that. What would you call Oprah?
Men.
What would you call Oprah?
Men that she won't. Okay. She goes through all the good shit about like the non-dark skinned people in the black community. They get all the fucking privileges of being black without having to really be black, you know, dark skinned like me. So Angela Yee, she goes through all this wonderful shit. She's not even a black woman fully. So who is she to tell me about how to express? That bitch is insane. You can't tell me nothing. You should be thanking me for the position that you in on the Breakfast Club as a black dark-skinned woman for making the path for you. I don't got no sympathy for your ass at all because I didn't say nothing about that chick until I listened to her and what she was saying and co-signing Charlemagne bullshit. She said,
but she's probably been in radio before you've been a black dark-skinned activist.
No, she haven't. I've been a dark-skinned activist since 1998, and one of you forget that shit. You bitches out there that's plagiarizing me on TV, you fuck ass bitches that's plagiarizing me on the internet, fuck every last one of you. I've been the world's first dark skinned activist, and I've been taking the hits. That bitch ain't got no death threats. Do you know how many death threats I got for talking about Kendrick Lamar? His stupid ass fans coming after me. You know what I'm saying? Who that bitch? All that bitch is living. I bet you she living a life of privilege. I could guarantee you that. I bet
because of her hard work.
I bet you that
because of her hard work.
No.
What would you classify Oprah as? Would you classify her as somebody that's dark and getting privilege? Would you classify her as somebody that's getting over with her privilege?
Of course.
That's not what. Oh, you would?
It has a lot to do with it. I'm not saying she's the only. I'm not saying her being light skinned is the only thing. I'm saying that the light
gotta be.
Tell you something. It got her in that high position where she at. I bet you she got a nice house. I bet you she got a nice car. I bet she got a nice bank account.
I'm saying Oprah.
point. I put money on that shit. What do I have? I'm a broke, dark-skinned black woman on the internet begging people for money to keep my dark-skinned tour going. Bitch, you should donate to me. Angela Yee, give me some motherfucking money. If you really care about dark-skinned women, but put my fucking GoFundMe up here again.
So you don't think that has nothing? You don't think that has nothing to do with career choice and career path? You think that all has to do with your skin tone?
It does. A lot of it does.
Oh, come on, man. That's crazy.
Okay.
That's
Angela, can I just say this? Can I just say this? I would like to make a public service announcement right now to Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club and Charlamagne. Right now, I need to raise $1 million because I have the Dark Skin Activist Tour going, and I've been on it for years. I'm a broke, dark-skinned woman. I don't got no money. I was on the verge of homelessness a month ago. Everybody knows this is true. I'm not making this up. I don't fucking lie. Okay, I'm on the Dark Skin Activist Tour, trying to produce it right now. The tour is ongoing. I need money. I'm trying to raise $1 million. I support Black businesses because every time I get money, I always hire somebody Black to come with me to do something. Whatever I need, I try to hire Black people. Everybody know this about me. Okay, so Angela Yee, if you really support the struggle as a dark-skinned woman and you see what I'm doing, I'm the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. I got these bitches out here copying me, stealing my work. Donate some money. Okay, go to my GoFundMe and donate some money. Okay, if somebody donates $5,000, that'll kick off the fucking tour. I could damn sure go and do it. So if you really, because I know you're getting money. I know you're getting money. I know you do. Charlamagne, I know y'all got money. Y'all got a lot of money. So go to my GoFundMe. You go to my PayPal. You can go to my GoFundMe and you could donate. And I could hit right now. I'm in negotiations with trying to do Atlanta. I'm trying to do also Louisiana and looking at Dallas, Texas. It costs money. So if you really care about the work of the dark-skinned activist, a broke down, oppressed, dark-skinned woman, go make a donation. Go make a donation. Use your light-skinned privilege to give me some of that money and help out a broke down, poor, dark-skinned woman. Let's see you do that. Let's see you do that. Go ahead. I'm listening. I think you make that announcement.
I think you're working on Donkey of the Day Part 2.
Oh, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. Fuck her. Fuck that bitch. Fuck all of them because they don't play fair. They're not playing fair. They don't play fair.
It's a lot of successful.
I don't come for people. I never said nothing about no Angela Yee until when I heard this woman co-signing what Charlamagne was saying, and you dark-skinned Charlamagne. You know
he's light-skinned now. Oh, he's brown-skinned now.
Dark-skinned. She sat there and co-signed it, and that's when I said what I had to say. I don't come for people just to be coming. That's not what Rashida Strober does. That bitch, I'm tired of talking about her. I'm sick of that's pissing me off because they are fucking full of shit. They are full of shit. And I've never gotten my just due as a Black dark-skinned woman. And I've been through hell. That bitch ain't been through no hell. You've been through comfort your whole life. You probably came from an upper middle class background. You ain't never had to worry about no food to eat and where your motherfucking ass was gonna stay. You ain't never had to worry about that shit.
You can't
they should just shut the fuck up. If they're not gonna help, they should shut the fuck up. I'm not gonna talk about it no more. You can talk about them if you want to. I'm done talking about their motherfucking ass.
That'll work. But Rashida, you can't speak on her struggles like that. Until you see her story, you can't speak on her.
Defending her.
Because she don't know what you've been through. She can't speak on how you grown up.
Closed. But she's sitting up there defending Charlamagne and his fuckery. I believe she was defending him.
I believe she was defending him on that subject. They didn't get in depth about you. They was just saying on that subject.
What I said was stupid. You know what I did? I transcribed that interview. I got receipts. I told you I don't lie. I wrote it. I put it in my book, Inventing Dark Skin Activism, the Rashida Strober story. I put exactly what both of them motherfuckers said. So I can pull the receipts. They both need to go donate to my GoFundMe. Go donate to my GoFundMe. That's what you do. You fucking go donate. Public service announcement. Charlamagne from the Breakfast Club and Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club. Go donate. Continue. Everybody watching this, go to my GoFundMe and donate. Y'all, everybody know I'm on a dark skin activist tour. Every fucking body in their mama knows this. They know this.
So you said Dallas, Texas. You discriminating against Houston? Why you didn't?
Well, I go where people want me to go. Like I go where people reach out for me to go, and people are reaching out to me for that. And like I said, everybody know what my story is and my struggle is, and the people that really watch me, Angela Yee. That's why I say Angela Yee and Charlemagne. They should have basically shut the fuck up because they didn't know what the fuck they talking about. And if they was real about their shit, they would have brought me onto their show to defend myself. You don't even want me to come on your show to defend myself. That's darkism. That in and of itself to me is darkism because you're beating me down, you're talking crazy about me, and you're not allowing me to come onto your platform to speak my piece.
But do they have to do? They've had dark-skinned women on their platform before.
I'm not talking about dark-skinned women. I'm talking about Rashida Strober. You talk about somebody specifically, then you should be big enough to deal with that person and handle face to face.
They have a lot of people that, I mean, they are basically a radio news outlet. So they talk about a lot of people and what's going on in the world. Just because they talk about them don't mean that they got to put them on their show.
Yes, it does. That's a lie. You defending them. You can keep.
I'm trying not to defend them, but I'm just trying to give a perspective on what's going on.
Okay, you have your perspective, and I will say this again. I respect your perspective, but
and I respect yours.
Perspective. And once again, I want to ask everybody that's watching to go ahead and donate to the broke down, poor, dark-skinned activists that's trying to do, or not trying, but I am doing it, but I'm struggling along. That's a fact. Everybody know this. Make a donation. Help me make the Dark Skin Activist Tour go down. I have to pay for venues as a part of the production. I have to pay for the venue. I have to pay for the travel. I have to pay for anything that comes along with it, like the camera people, all that. Y'all know what I'm doing. Go make a donation. Everybody that's watching this, y'all can go to my GoFundMe. You can clearly see my goals. People know that I've already delivered time and again, but it's an ongoing tour. So I'm always in need of funding. Okay, Charlemagne in the bitch ass Breakfast Club and the bitch ass Angela Yee, what you should do is make a donation to my campaign. That's what you should do instead of running your mouth talking crazy about a campaign that you really didn't do your research on, because they didn't do their research. And I understand you are a morning show and you do that, but the thing is, you need to actually go and do your research. You got to do stuff based on truth. And that's one thing about me. I don't come up on here talking crazy about people without facts. Just like when I talked about Selena and Stephon Clark, this is what they actually said. I'm not finna come up on here and be making up shit on people. You understand what I'm saying? I don't do that, or judging people based on not going out there looking into what they do and looking at the reasoning behind what they do. That's the reason why, going back to Stephon Clark, I could sit here and say, yes, as a Black woman, I'm defending him still because I want justice for him because he was unarmed and innocent. They shouldn't have killed him. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm still objective in that, but people are not being objective towards me. Is that fair? No. Anybody that's watching this, y'all know that shit ain't fair. People been doing this shit to me for the longest. That's why I brought you on this show, and I will say again, I'm very glad that you came on here. I was mad at you at first. I was, and you know that. We went back and forth. But what I can say is I actually, even though we're disagreeing with each other on certain things, I actually have respect for you for coming up on here and talking to me face to face, because we're having a dialogue. Even though we disagree, we still having a dialogue, and that still leads to understanding.
Yes. And us actually have dialogue in a debate about a situation and not get mad at each other. That's growth within itself. That shows maturity in the conversation. Can't say much about your audience though. If they get mad at me because of my thoughts and the way I'm feeling at the time, then
Well, I never could control what the people gonna say, because to be honest with you, people have been coming for me for years. Like,
yes.
5+ death threats from that Kendrick Lamar. I caught hell. I still catch it from some of these people that come for me. But that's the nature of the beast. I'm not going to stop doing what I do. Like, for just.
I mean, and on the flip side, I could get the same backlash from your audience.
You're right. I agree.
So I mean, it is what it is. It could happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, I'm very grateful for you coming up on here, even though we had the audience disagreeing, and I'm glad we had this dialogue to hash it out. I ain't mad at you. I got love for you. I got love for all my brothers and sisters. I got love for every damn body, but I will not stop speaking the truth. And people are fucking mad at me for that. I don't fucking care. Y'all don't get it unfiltered from me. I'm not gonna stop speaking the truth of the world's first and only dark-skinned activist. Is there anything else you want to say and get out before we get up out of here?
What's that?
Is there anything else you want to say, like get off your chest or talk about before we get out?
No. I mean, I'm not a big talker.
Okay.
And so I'm really proud of myself in this interview or this interaction. Did you do a interview with Tommy Sotomayor?
I have done several interviews with Tommy Sotomayor.
Okay. Yeah. The chick, what's her name? Alicia, that's in the comments. I believe, I'm not sure, but I believe that I've seen her come in on some of his posts, also some of his videos. But I think that's why I first seen you was on Tommy Sotomayor's page. And that's what made me follow your page and then follow you on Facebook. Oh,
thank you. I appreciate that. I was on Tommy Sotomayor back in 2014, and I have to look into these plagiarist motherfuckers because I've been doing this work for a long time. I brought dark skin to the internet in 2000.
You don't think that he's plagiarizing you in no way, do you?
Oh no, I'm not talking about Tommy Sotomayor.
Oh, okay, because his rhetoric is totally different.
No, I'm not talking about Tommy Sotomayor, but these plagiarists, they know who they is, and I'm coming for them. But the thing is, with the Tommy Sotomayor, it's just another piece of evidence of me bringing dark skin. Because when I came on Tommy Sotomayor, a lot of people don't know this. Tommy Sotomayor came to me. That first interview, somebody sent Tommy Sotomayor some information on what I was talking about, dark skin activism. He contacted me. He was very nice. I didn't know who the hell he was, but he said somebody sent him information and he on the show. And that's what I did. I didn't know who he was. I went on there and we talked about my dark skin activist agenda. And while I don't agree with Tommy Sotomayor, Tommy Sotomayor is a part of the history of me bringing dark skin activism to the internet. And then people started to catch on. And then instead of them paying homage and being honest, like I've been honest about everything, copying me and ripping me off without realizing I have been through hell and back to develop since 1998 the science of dark skin activism. That has included all kinds of things that I went through personally in my life, personally on the ground here with people in my city. I've been an activist in the Uhuru movement from 98 to 2005, fighting for Black power and fighting for justice, human justice. So don't sit there and fucking plagiarize and rip off my 20 years of hard work. I'm giving you the real deal. These motherfuckers is fake. I can't stand fake people. Even if I don't agree with you, if you honest and you true about your shit, I could respect that. But if you lying and you shucking and jiving, you coming on somebody's channel, ripping them off, and these Black women out here never supported me, they didn't make no videos, they just sat back and ripped off my shit. Bitch, I'm coming for y'all ass legally. That's what pisses me off, because Tommy Sotomayor was one of the first people to bring me on his show about dark skin activism when I brought it to the internet. Way back in 98, nobody fucking cared about this. When people was fucking cussing me out, kicking me out the house, saying, don't talk about dark skin, I said, fuck, I'm going to keep doing what I do because I knew I was going to have an impact. So yes, I went on Tommy Sotomayor, and I will go on any show and talk about this anywhere. And y'all bitches need to stop copying me. Pay homage. Be honest about the shit. Because I'm telling you, I'm coming for you legally. Legally. Yeah, I'm going to talk my shit to you, but trust and believe I'm going to come for your motherfucking ass legally. You will not fuck me over and steal my content. You fucking will not do that. I want everybody, once again, to look out for the Dark Skin Activist Show. First time in the history of my show. I've been touring since 2006. I'm going to be doing a live pay-per-view live stream for the Dark Skin Activist Show. Y'all need to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe, because this is where I'm going to be releasing the information at, as well as other social media networks. So make sure you subscribe. So yes, I was on Tommy Sotomayor. I don't believe Tommy is played. Tommy Sotomayor is fucking Tommy Sotomayor. Okay. Oh God. He is him. It is what it is, whatever. But yes, I was on his show and people tried to rip me to shreds. They thought that I was going to go away. They thought that they was hurting me. They thought that they was going to stop me. But guess what? Ha! I'm still here, bitch. To all you haters out there, I'm still here. I'm still here. Anyway, go ahead.
Like I say, I think I go along with the message that you have, but I don't go along with the way that you put it out there. Okay. Because it is, in my family, we have a dark skin side and we have a light skin side.
Okay.
And the light skin side, growing up, thought that they was better than the dark skin side. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't right. I didn't really understand what was going on as a kid, but as I got older, I was like, damn, I guess that was going on after it was explained to me. So it is a problem. It is a disconnect in the Black community in that aspect. But I don't think that the way that you put it, to me, everybody receives information different. But to me, the way that you put it don't bring us together. You know what I'm saying? The way that you put it is dividing it into like a dark-skinned race, light-skinned race, and then like some white people over here and yellow people over there. It's like it's dividing the whole.
But that is your interpretation.
Yeah, that's the way that I interpret it. Everybody receives the information different.
Right, but that's not what I'm doing though. I'm not here. I've never advocated dark skin supremacy ever. What I did was I looked at the situation, my situation of what I call dark skin mental abuse, and I wanted to do something about that.
But that is dark skin supremacist though.
No, I'm not. How can you say that? I'm not a dark skin supremacist. I never said that dark skinned people should get privileges over non-dark skinned people. I always advocated for equality. So people are, that's another reason why I'm glad that we're having this, because I could clarify what some of the people are thinking about what I'm doing. And it's not that. I've always advocated for equality. That's always what I've been advocating for. I am not a dark-skinned supremacist at all. It's just, I want to be seen, starting with the Black men. I got to go back to y'all. I want to be seen as equally beautiful as a authentic Black woman. I don't want to be categorized alongside non-dark-skinned women or non-Black women like Alicia Keys. Going back to what you said, saying that she looked better than me. I don't want to be categorized like that. We are two different races of women. We are. She's mixed race. It's no shade. She's a mixed race woman. And by the way,
that's what I'm saying. You are separating Black people from, dark-skinned people from light-skinned people.
Not. She's not just a light-skinned woman. She's a mixed race woman.
But popular belief would say that she's Black, right? She's mixed with Black, so she would be Black.
She's not Black.
You say that was something. What's that?
We disagree on that point. I don't. You think?
Well, I know you say that.
I don't.
I know you say that that the slave owners and stuff. This is something that they said or that they started into play back in those days to, I guess, classify their offspring, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's what it is, then she's still Black.
She's not Black. We can agree to disagree on that because Alicia Keys is not Black. And again, the reason why I state that she's not Black is because the one drop rule is a flawed rule created out of convenience.
Is Halle Berry Black?
No, she's not. She's mixed race.
Okay.
Barack Obama is not Black. Who else? We can
anybody with anything other than Black in them is not Black. Black and Mexican, Black and it's all mixed.
Correct. They would be mixed race. They would be mixed race.
Okay. What about like dark and dark Puerto Rican? What about Black and dark Puerto Rican?
It depends on if their parents are Black. If they have two Black parents, then they're Black. And see, I think.
But they're not Black by what you would call a Black person, like particularly.
But why
because they were just dark skinned.
Why do you? Here's my thing. Why do you want them? It's like you want them, like a lot of Black people. They want to claim mixed race people as being black so bad, and then they see when a person like me says, well, a mixed race person is not black, y'all see us as the enemy. I'm not sitting up here bashing.
No, you know what?
Saying fuck you, Alicia Keys. I'm not doing that. I think she's talented. I think she's beautiful. She's just not black. She's mixed race.
You know what? Until we had this conversation, I had never thought about that the way that you're saying it. You know, like if you're mixed with white person, you're not black, you're mixed. You're not of the black. I've never heard that like that before. I never thought about it like that, but it does kind of make sense. It does kind of make sense. I can say that. Okay. It does kind of make sense.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. And I just want to say,
because a mutt, I'm thinking about it in the aspect of dogs, and like if you mix a pit bull with a bulldog, it's no longer a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? It's a mixed dog. You can call it whatever, a bullshit or whatever you want to call it, but it's not a pit bull.
Right. That's the point. That's what I'm saying. Like the person that's mixed with a white parent and a black parent is no longer white or black. They're mixed. And it's wrong with that. That's the thing. I think people, they get upset because they think that by me saying, oh, Alicia Keys is not black, that I'm saying that there's something inherently wrong with her. I don't like her. I like Alicia. Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey is one of my favorite singers. Obviously, she's mixed, but some people would say she's black. But I like Mariah Carey's music. I gotta use her for example as a mixed race person because I like her work. I think she's actually very talented. So I listen to her songs. Like I love her music. Would I say she's black? No, that's not an insult to her. Would I not buy her music? No, I will buy her CD any day because she makes stellar music. So I'm not sitting up here saying, oh, just because you're mixed race, you're a terrible, bad person. I don't like you. That doesn't make any sense. I'm just simply saying that person is not a black person. That person is a mixed race person.
And I understand that. But and that makes sense. But the part when it stopped making sense is when you say that these people are, I guess, better or think that they're better than dark people.
Some of them do, and some of them get privilege. I'm not saying every
that they get privilege.
Yes, they do. Some of them get a lot of them get privilege. They get light preference, privilege, whatever you want to call it. They get that privilege. And what I'm saying is, going back to when I said I'm not a dark-skinned supremacist, what I am fighting for is equality. That's what I'm saying. I think all of us
equality amongst shades of what's classified as one race, but you fighting amongst in that race the shades of those people.
We should all have equal treatment. So, for example, and I've quoted many studies, okay, in all the interviews that I've given, and I want to make this disclaimer before I say this. This whole entire live, this is the work of the dark-skinned activists. If you see this content anywhere else, you know these bitches are stealing and copying. Whether you see it on television or if you see it on social media, they're all stealing from me. I am the originator of the whole lane of dark skin. That's a fact. So you bitches out there, you need to pay homage and stop stealing, okay? So what I'm saying, there's studies out there that have shown and proved. The Villanova study is one I've quoted over and over. Dark-skinned females, for example, have gotten more prison time than non-dark-skinned females. That's just one example among many. Okay, so why are we?
You got to be comparing apples to apples, though.
Excuse
me. You got to compare what that black woman did to what that light-skinned woman did.
Studies did do that, and that's. I'm glad you said that. Some of the non-dark-skinned women committed crimes that they should have gotten like a lot of time for, life in prison, and they didn't get it. The studies are out there. If you hear this information anywhere else, know that these motherfuckers is stealing from the world's first dark-skinned activists, because I've done my research. So it is a disparity. It's a disconnect. Okay, it's there. I've studied these things. I've done interviews on these things already. The studies are there. There's another study that I like to quote from the New York Times that showed that dark-skinned girls get more harshly punished than non-dark-skinned girls who have done the same thing that they have done. So I'm just calling for equality. It's not anything about I don't like you because you light skin. That's not it. My best friend is light skin. This bitch stealing. This a bitch out there that's copying that too. So everybody knows that my light skinned best friend Shamina. Shout out to you if you're watching this. We've been best friends since 15. My story is I was homeless and she took me in. Her light skinned mama. We've been best friends. So I don't hate light skinned people. I love everybody.
So do you think light skinned men get preference over dark skinned men?
Absolutely. There's studies that have proven that. Absolutely. Of course.
Okay. I think I'm pretty fucking dark skinned.
Right?
I think I've gotten, I wouldn't really call it privilege, but I've gotten things handed or given to me because of who I am over people that were lighter than me, over white people in some instances. I don't think that it was because of my skin. I think it was because of who I am. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really believe that.
And I understand everything that you're saying, but I'm just asking you to consider that there are studies out here that show and prove that light skin privilege, or what I also call non-dark skin privilege, exists. It's there. It's right there in your face. Like there's no way.
I can believe that. I can believe that. It's not how I feel, but I can believe that. Okay. As an individual, I don't feel that way.
Okay.
But I can believe that there are people out there that feel that way, because there are people out there that have a preference of light skin over dark skin. Is that right? No, that's not. That's not right. But I don't think that it's people out there that have a preference over. Well, I don't think that there's other races that have preferences over light skin, dark skin. I think that that's in the black community. I don't think white people are like, white cops are like, well, he's light skinned, so he's a good black person. I think that it's a black person. If they're racist, it's a black person. It's not light, dark, and this, that, and other. We're not going to not give him a job because he's darker than that other guy.
But
we're not going to give him a job because
that has happened. You do know those scenarios, is what I'm trying to explain to you, have played out. There's also another study that proved that the lighter you are, the less time you got for males, the less time you got in terms of for the death penalty for males. Okay, so these studies.
How do you get less time for the death penalty?
Well, I'm phrasing it wrong. The darker skinned men were more likely to get the death penalty versus the non-dark skinned black men. There's studies out there. So that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Well, I know it's hard to believe for a lot of people. That's why I'm the world's first and only dark skin. The lane of dark skin. It ain't you, bitch.
That's just far-fetched, though.
They copying me. Anybody talking about
far-fetched?
Okay.
Okay, tell me, because you have, in order to put together a study like that, you have to have the variables be equal on each side. You have to have controlled variables, which I'm saying you got to have 100 black men and 100 light-skinned, 100 dark-skinned men and 100 light-skinned men do the same exact crimes, and then see the outcome of what the judge says that their penalty should be.
That's exactly. And what, maybe we need to come back on here and do a part 2 on this, and deal with those studies. Maybe we could do that, because it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I gotta get out of here.
School. But maybe we could come back and do a part 2 on this, and you can look at those studies that are exactly what you're saying. So that way you can really see that this is not something that is being made up. This is based on actual research that has been done. So I'm actually glad you said that. Yes. So
if you can get your stats together, I'll be back to hear the backslash of the Rashida Strober community. I'm good.
Okay.
So, I've been talked about, so I ain't really soft.
Well, once again, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you to everybody that's out here watching this, that spent the time to watch us and hear this live stream today, because I think it's very important. Even though we disagreed on a lot of things, I think it's very productive. I think differing viewpoints is very important to get out there because
and nothing is simple.
Say that again.
I say, and nothing is simple.
You're right. Yes.
Everything is complex.
You're right.
Everything is complex. There's so many different minds. There's so many different viewpoints about everything. Everything is complex. But I mean, it's good to talk about it and talk it out. And try to get on one accord in some kind of way.
And then maybe we could come back on here too. I'm just gonna throw this out here. But there's some people on here that wanted to know the race of your wife. But
why does that even matter? Why does that even matter?
Maybe if you change your mind and you want to come back on here and talk about that, the door is open. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Anyway. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank you for coming on here, Roscoe. Anything else you want to say before we go?
No, thank you for having me. It's been great. It's been a great conversation.
I actually enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it a lot. And I want to encourage everybody one more time to go ahead and make that donation. I just put the link up there. Also, keep in mind that I got Inventing Dark Skin Activism coming out, the Rashida Strober story. That's going to put these bitches on, these plagiarist fuck assholes on blast. Because y'all know I'm the world's first and only dark skin activist, the inventor of the science of dark skin activism since 1998, the first woman in history to create a movement only for dark skin, been doing it since 1998. Everybody else is fucking plagiarizing and copying. They don't have the decency to pay homage like I did to Cola Booth and tell the truth. You bitches on TV is copying me. You bitches on social media is copying me. But fuck you, you'll never be me. The world's first and only dark skin activist, the undisputed queen of dark skin. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for watching me. And y'all know how I go out. Hold on one second. Y'all know how I go out. Let me screen share. Let me screen share for you stank ass. I ain't talking to my fans. I'm talking to this stank ass, no good ass bitches that's out here copying me. Lauren says hi, by the way. Here we go. Why you laughing?
Because you said this the whole show.
No. I have to. They copying me. I gotta let the whole fucking world know who invented dark skin activism. And it ain't you, bitch. I gotta let these motherfuckers know. I ain't playing about that. This is my life. Queenofdarkskin.com. Queenofdarkskin.com. I am the undisputed queen of dark skin. That is a fact. That's a fact. Motherfuckers don't care about no dark skin. They ain't got no history or no track record. I've been an activist in my community since what? 98. Started dark skin activism in 1998. A black activist in the community since 1998. 1998. For real. Helping black people. Helping all people. But particularly focusing on dark-skinned people.
You've been talking about dark skin. You've been talking about dark skin. You've been talking about dark skin till you heard Rashida Strober do it. Copying me. Dang, man. Copying me. Who copying you, Rashida? You better tell me who that is, because we're not finna have this right here. We're not finna have this right here. Hold up. Don't act like y'all don't know. I've been the dark skin activist, and anybody talking about dark skin is doing it because of me, Rashida Strober, the world's first and only dark skin activist. You know, the real one who been doing it before social media, Rashida Strober, the woman who coined and created the phrase dark skin activist. Rashida Strober, the woman who coined and created the phrase dark skin activism. Rashida Strober, the queen of dark skin, here to sit on my throne. Yo, favorite dark skin chick, created the lane way back in 1998, but now they hate. Rashida Strober, the first to bring dark skin to social media in 2009, and in 2015 got death threats for calling out Kendrick Lamar's darkism. Nobody supported me when the shit went down. Now, out the gate, all they did was hate. They said, what the hell is a dark-skinned activist? What the hell is a dark-skinned activist? But now the fakes try to take the dark-skinned lane that I created. But I will never let you fakes take the dark-skinned lane that I created way back in 1998, straight from the original, only, real, raw, world's first dark-skinned activist. Rashida Strober, the first artist. Rashida Strober, the first actress. Rashida Strober, the first author. Rashida Strober, the first activist. Rashida Strober, the first woman in history to focus my work only on dark skin. Rashida Strober, the first woman to create a movement only for dark skin. Dark Skin Activist Tour updates. I want y'all to look out for the Dark Skin Activist Tour coming to Atlanta, Georgia in 2018. This is going to be a live stream pay-per-view event where all my fans all around the world can watch the Dark Skin Activist show live. Now, for updates on place, time, and where to get your tickets, go to my website and get on that mailing list, queenofdarkskin.com, aka darkskinactivist.com, aka beingdarkskin.com. Give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Hey, 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 give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark skin, give me talk about dark.
Okay, y'all, we out. We out. We out. Y'all have a blessed rest of the day. Bye. Bye, everybody. Bye. Oh, and I want to just say thank you to my guest for coming on here. He's gone. Obviously, he's gone. But anyway, I thought it was a great show. I'm glad he came on. I know some of y'all was thinking, what is going on? But I thought it was good because I got a chance to tell this person, Roscoe, to his face how I was feeling. So, all right, y'all, I'm out. I got to go pick up Lauren. And Lauren be singing the song now, y'all. She done heard it so much. She be up here talking about, you even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. You even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. You even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin. You even talk about dark skin until you heard Rashida Strober do it. Do it, 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 do it.